Brothers Automotive Archaeology here. Tote number 39 from Phillipson Ford. Once again, I've just pulled one at random off the pile. I moved a bunch of them into my work area here from out in the garage, just so I wouldn't have to go out there every time I wanted to get one. So I've got about a dozen of them in here that I brought in. Some of them were pretty heavy, so I'm thinking there's a lot of books in some of these. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But this one looks pretty interesting. There's a lot of small stuff in here, so I think maybe we're gonna get a there'll be a lot of this would be good for a box lot type of thing. I don't know, looks like there's a lot of wiring stuff in here. Wiring harness stuff is hit or miss. That's another one of those. It all really depends on what it is. Little wiring, pigtails and stuff like that generally don't really do all that well. Actually, I think that goes in here. But you never know. It's just the wiring is pretty heavily reproduced, and you can get, like I bought an American Auto Wire classic update harness for my Chevelle, which, for $600, it's like you got all of it you need. You got everything you need, and it's including, if you're gonna run an aftermarket air conditioner, an electric cooling fan, all this new stuff that you want, a one-wire alternator. So it was kind of a no-brainer. So, this stuff is not necessarily sellable, but it all depends. It just depends on what it is. I mean, I sound like a broken record when I say that, but it's the truth. It's just you have to just look it up. There's another one of those missing. That's the thing about these packages. See, they're just two pieces of paper glued together, so whatever was in there has fallen out. There's one of these, and this one's about to fall out. These come apart. These are usually missing the attaching parts. This is for that's for 73 Torino. That might be something somebody's looking for. What do we got here? Once again, it's faded. The print's faded on the thing here. I'm not sure what this is. I have no idea what that is. I'm doing this for almost 10 years now, and I still have no idea what some of this stuff is when I look at it. Some wiring, more wiring bits. Used clock for a 72 Ford. Okay. That looks actually pretty good. Clocks, I mean, it's for a 71 Galaxy. I'd say probably $20 for that. Those just aren't in demand. License plate lamp assembly for a 73 Galaxy. I'll look up all this stuff. There's a backup light switch. That is something that I can just barely see it. C1 UZ, maybe? I don't know. There's a bezel. Okay, I've already got some of these. That's plastic? Yeah, it feels like plastic. D0. I've already got some of these up for sale. They usually get about $20 or so. Okay, well, there's small stuff on top, but it looks like there's bigger stuff in the bottom. This is for a 65 Thunderbird. Looks like a relay or some kind. Actually, I think that's the same as that. Lens and parts. There's a couple more of those. Okay, that's a this cloth that they pack this stuff in is awful because it's really dusty. Not sure what that fits, but I usually sell lenses, especially for trucks. I don't know if that's what this is, but let me see. C9. Okay, so it's for a 68, 69 Galaxy. But I usually sell lenses. They usually sell pretty readily. A lot of that stuff isn't reproduced. Galaxy stuff, once you get into the 70s, I don't think it's reproduced all that much. Here's another backup lens for a 70 Torino. I've got, this is what I think it is. Yeah. I have, I think, 3 more of these. They sell for about $125 a piece. So there's 2 more. Those will go up separately for sure. In fact, I already have these. I already have them listed. These are in pretty decent condition. It's a horn blowing button. It goes on the steering wheel. I already have some of these listed. All I have to do is adjust the quantity and put these in the tote with the others. This is I don't know if you can see that, control assembly C5AZ 65 Galaxy. It is a parking brake. That's in nice shape. That's cool. Brake release. Oh yeah, this'll sell for sure. I don't know what I'll get for it, but it will not be hard to sell this at all. Probably sell within a week of listing it. Those sorts of things usually do pretty well. The especially with the Galaxy stuff, it's hard to find. I don't know if they reproduce those. I rebuilt the one for my Chevelle, put a new knob on it and painted everything. It looks pretty good, but there's nothing like finding an NOS one. Small parts repair kit. That's an empty envelope. Marker lamp, C9TZ. Okay, so this is for a 69 truck. I don't know if it fits. Oh, okay. That's. I actually have. This is a glass lens. I have these lenses for sale in the store. I've got several pairs of these for sale. I had never seen the carrier part for them before, but this is the full assembly. That'll definitely sell. Okay, I gotta make some room here. Got some other stuff. Let's see. This is a box. 48 to 52 8-cylinder 8501. So that is a water pump. Okay, that is a flathead water pump. 239 256. So that is for a flathead 8RT. F100 to F600. This would have been, I'm not sure what side this is. I think that's a left side. Yeah, these will sell. These usually do pretty well. Flathead stuff. I've said that before. Flathead stuff. Can't keep it in stock. Water pump. That's a 90s water pump. That may sell. That's a different type of customer that buys stuff, because now you're with this. That's a 94 water pump. You're starting to get into people buying replacement parts rather than people buying parts for vintage cars, and those are a totally different kind of customer. I prefer to deal with people buying parts for vintage cars. They're just a little more patient, and their expectations are not quite as high when it comes to the condition of supposed NOS parts. So here's a 2000. Here's a 77 fuel pump. Okay. Inside and out. Keep that new car look. Okay. Multi-purpose cleaner, custom silicone gloss, leather and vinyl cleaner, glass cleaner. Oh, it's a cleaning kit. Okay. Can't really see that. but it's got some of this stuff out of the way. I think a lot of this stuff, I'll have to look it up individually, but I think a lot of this stuff is going to sell. This box stuff will probably sell individually, and it's just the small stuff that'll probably go in a lot, but I'll look everything up individually just because I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, now we can see that a little bit better. All right. So we've got, okay, I've had this stuff separately. Here is a, it actually seems like it's still good in there. So this little foam pad, which probably is not any good. Sample of glass cleaner, sample of custom silicone gloss, sample of automotive bright metal cleaner, sample of custom cream auto wax. Oh, that's not a good sign. I'd say custom cream auto wax is now custom bar auto wax. Sample of multi-purpose cleaner concentrate. Well, I mean, everything is there. Seems to be pretty good except for the wax. That's interesting. I've sold this sort of thing individually, so we'll see. Somebody might be interested in that. I got it. What's this? Marketing and training materials. Ah, some brochures. 1991 Ford light truck accessories. 1991. My dad had a 91 Ranger pickup. He ended up trading it in on a 97 or a 98, I think, or it was just a single. Oh, it was the cheapest thing they made. It didn't have any. It had no headliner and no carpet. It had rubber mats. That was my dad. Let's get the cheapest one I can find. Those are interesting. These will sell. These are trucks. This is probably the car. Is this the car? Yeah. Ford cars. Those will sell. We'll put those up. They'll sell. Intermittently. I usually ask $10 a piece for them. What do we got here? This looks like a nameplate. I think I have one of these. Oh, this hasn't even been opened. Ranger. Okay, 1980. It looks in pretty good shape. I don't know if they reproduced these or not. But that will actually do pretty well, I think. Some truck parts. Especially 80s. The 80s truck parts are starting to get more in demand. Oh, good Lord, that's it. Okay. Here is a 1983 pickup starter. These sell pretty readily. $40 to $45 a piece, plus shipping. And the nice thing about these is I think they will fit in a medium flat rate box, so shipping's $15. This 1981 Mustang. I believe that's a starter also. Feels like it. Yep. Yep. God, those are heavy. Yep. So, those are probably, $40 to $60 a piece. And Okay, and this circuit breaker, DOVY 1970 Thunderbird. I don't know. I don't know what's the availability of aftermarket parts of that. I don't know. But that is the end of the tote. So as usual, thanks for watching.